No fanfare. Nobody pays attention. But today, 25 years doing this, I've never had a better day in my life, ever. So again, I've never experienced a market like this, and I invite you guys to come experience what I'm bringing to the table. And if you're not doing these trades, nothing else is better. They're coming in at 99.5% of the time they work. And today we had 9 of them, and every single one worked. And they're still working now. And now we've parlayed that money into some of the long trades that we want. So, I mean, this is nuts. It really is the greatest market I've ever seen in my life. Now, again, you're looking at this market, right? And you're thinking, what'd you do? You came in long a bunch of stuff? No, everything was a short. So right from the get, I was upset that I didn't have a lot of Funko because I don't like owning stocks into earnings reports. So Funko comes out. Next thing you know, you give me a reason to sell it, I'm selling it. So it breaks the opening range, dumping the stock and going short the stock that I love because it's breaking under the 1 minute VWAP. And next thing you know, you get 3 points. Before I even continue this conversation, what's the point of owning stocks, right? You want them to go higher so you can make money. Or if you can make that money intraday and not have to own the stocks, I think that's a lot better. So let's continue. You come in, you see Workday up above 200. Guess what? The stock's been on a tear. So maybe there's a reason to short the Workday. Maybe the profit takers want to come in. Maybe they want to start taking profits on this monster trade they have. Guess what? As soon as it breaks the opening range at 196.75, we're shorting this thing down to 192 for a 5-point trade. Okay, moving on. Then you had DDD. Stocks up over 100% going into this report. Rocking last night, rocking this morning, but then the sellers just disappeared. Sorry, the buyers just disappeared. Next thing you know, this thing's rolling over through the VWAP. We're shorting this thing at $13.90, and immediately it's at $13.10. Bang. Of course, we've left money on the table on all of these trades, but one after another, we're doing them and doing them and doing them. So after that, we had then Clovis. You know how I've been long the Clovis, but guess what? Clovis starts to get weak. Guess what? We're not dumping the stock, but we're shortening our other account at 30.73. Covered the stock at $30 even. And then we got Clovis, DDD, Funko, and then you had JWN coming out with whatever the numbers were. The stock was gapped up. Guess what? Same exact trade through the 1 minute, shorting the stock at 47.64, covering it at 46.50. Boom, another one. Go to the next one, NTNX. We were coming in, stock was gapping down, huge. We were thinking about buying it, but it kept rolling over, But what did it do? Just now, came out of the bottom range. We're buying the stock at 33.75 for a VWAP retrace to 34.40. Sold it, most of it, 34.40. Just got out of the risk at 35. Bang, another sick trade. And then, of course, PCG. They come out with numbers yesterday. The stock gets hammered. Guess what? Suddenly starts coming back today. Breaks back above the VWAP, back above the opening range, back above the half number. We're buying it at $17.50. The stock gets to $18. We're out. Nice 50-cent trade. Box, right? BOX. We were disappointed with that stock because we owned it. Thing got hammered, lost on the call spread. Guess what? Made money on the trade, but then today it's gapped up. We were hoping that gap would hold because we own the stock, but the gap starts to fade through the 1 minute, through the half number. We're shorting the stock at 20. We're covering it at 19.96 at the multi-day VWAP. Another winner. Then for the first loss of the day, we shorted the market. The market spiked up in our face. We took a loss on UDOW. Took 2 losses on UDOW because you just can't short the market. That's what's insane about this thing. Every trade we did today was a short, and the one we lost on was the market short. But I'm going to continue. Splunk, SPLK, comes out with numbers yesterday, chopping around in a 5-point range. Guess what? The range gets violated this morning. We're short the stock at 142.50. Stupidly, we covered that one at 141. Didn't get short again until 138.25. 138.25 down to 136. Another couple of points. We left about 6 points on the table on that trade, but we made 3 points. So every single one of these trades that I'm saying was a short. And then we had Splunk, we had VMware, we had PSTG, earnings reversal to the upside. We had Overstock reversing to the upside on a news report. So basically, we did 12 trades today, all for profits except the UDOW short, because the UDOW wasn't one of those particular special trades that we love so much. So if you're struggling to do this, get yourself the 1 minute, get yourself the multi-day VWAP, and make a home with us. And I'll show you how you could possibly have the greatest day of your life on some, bizarre beginning to March where the market seems really strong, but we did 11 trades that were all shorts and destroyed this market, because you need to know that you don't buy gap ups. You play the fade. Sometimes the fade becomes a reversal. If the reversal becomes a rollover, and now you take some of that money, and you like Ameren, put some money on Ameren. You like some VFF, now you got some profits. You still like Clovis, buy the dip right now. Again, if I had to choose right now, why in anybody's right mind would you own stocks? I don't know what Ameren's going to do. Maybe it does go to 30 or 40 or 50 and get taken over. Maybe Clovis does go to 80 bucks. But I'm taking profits from the day and I'm sprinkling it into these ideas, because I don't give a shit about whether these stocks work 3 months from now, 6 months from now. And again, I saw CNBC this morning, and one woman, she chuckled. She's like, well, at this pace, we'd be up 71% for the year. Why can't that happen? What's with the chuckling? Why can't the market go up 100% from here? Why can't we be at Dow 36,000 by the end of the year? Why can't we go to Dow 50,000? Why can't Ameren go to $120 a share? Why can't Funko get taken over tomorrow by Amazon at $60 a share? None of this shit is real. The only thing that's real is fear, greed, momentum, and VWAP. That's it. You don't have to. You could suspend your disbelief. You don't need to even know what these companies do. I don't know what Splunk does. I don't know what Workday does. I don't know what Autodesk does. I don't care. It's just numbers, letters, and squiggly lines. And I know with one line leads to the next line, leads to the next line. And that's it. And that's all you need to do. And you just need to stay disciplined. You just need to stay disciplined and do these trades. Because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that these trades work one after another. And what trade did I get smoked on yesterday? RKDA. Threw $1,000 out the window because I just wanted to get in because I thought maybe it would spike to 10. And when I bought it, it happened to spike down $1 instead of spiking up $1. And that was the one trade where I strayed from the path. But if you just trade these earnings reports, I don't even want to trade anymore. Again, there's no point in trading anything else than during earnings season and rollovers and reversals. Because here's Clovis, right? Short the Clovis, shorten the Clovis.
But you just said you love the Clovis.
Yes, I do. I still think the stock's going higher, but that doesn't prevent me from seeing it on the chart today telling me that, you know what, the profit takers who were in this thing from 23 are taking some profits today. So even though I think the stock's going to 80 in maybe a year from now, right now, I'm shorting the stock. And that's why you need to have a day trading account, an options account, and a swing trading account, and possibly 8 other accounts. I got my wife's account, my Keo, my kids' 2 accounts. I got 4 trust fund accounts. So I'm trying to do everything at once. And at the same time, talk to everybody. So get in the fucking room. Get involved with what's going on and enjoy the greatest stock market in the history of mankind. It's never been this good, ever. And it's not because I'm experienced. It's because I got the one trade that I know works intraday, and then I can take that and see the market a little bit more clearly. It's a little bit easier to see what you should be doing when you're profiting. It all starts to click. And now if I want to throw money out the window by buying a $20 35 call spread for September on Ameren, hoping it gets taken over, if I lose this $4,500 that I have laid out on this trade, so be it, because it's paid for by PCG and Ameren and Clovis and Workday and Box and Funko and Yeti and Yext and Diamonds and UVXY. But you can't be doing anything other than taking some of the money you make on the high probability trades, and then if you want to parlay that into some worthless stocks, because again, deep down inside, everything is worthless to me. None of this shit is real. Clovis, what do they do? Who knows? They got a drug. I read about it. Oh, there's a takeover rumor on it. I'll put something on. Next thing you know, the stock's up 7 points. Oh, I'm a genius. But am I? What if it goes down 4 points on Monday? Where's my money? It's all gone. But for now, I'm shorting that stock. I like to live for the day and then be able to have some money if I want to choose to throw it out the window. Because let's not forget, 2018 pretty much made money all the time on day trades. And I threw 30 grand out the window on Yex, Jimmy. 30 grand worth of options out the fucking window, Jimmy, on Yex. Lost about 50 grand chasing an Alibaba above 200. And then I got smoked in the Ameren, which could have been disastrous, except that I wasn't about to let it happen again in November. So my 3 big trades for last year sucked. So now I'm not doing that anymore. I'll get more aggressive on the intraday trades where I have an advantage, and I'll take less risk on the long-term plays. But right now, everything's working. Look at VFF at $12. $12. I sold some at $10.50. The thing pulls back to $9.50. I'm thinking, hey, here we go. And here we are at $12. That's why I trade normally in a separate account if I want to short stocks. Because what happened with the VFF is what typically happens. Your day trading convinces you to do something with your portfolio. So in this situation, unlike the Clovis, which I still own the Clovis, but I shorted it today in my other account, VFF was unshortable. So I sold the stock, hoping to buy it back cheaper, and I still got 200 shares, but I had 2,000, and now the stock's up $1.50 without me, and that's a $3,000 fuck up. Because once you sell something out of the portfolio, what are you waiting for it to do? You're waiting for it to pull back so you can buy it cheaper, right? And then when it starts to explode without you, you kind of sitting there waiting for it to come back. Well, I'm not going to chase it here. And next thing you know, that $10 stock that you sold out of, that you owned at $7, feeling good about yourself, now you're an idiot. Okay? Because now I'm an idiot. Now I'm an idiot. I had 2,000 shares. Now I got 200 shares. And now I'm missing out on this monster breakout, which I've been telling people to get involved in, and I only got 200 shares. So that's why this microphone and this chat room saves me my sanity, because I know right now I got the VFF. This guy's got the VFF. This guy's buying more VFF. And these guys are making money. That's how I go to heaven, and everything's fantastic. Plus, we got the overstock long right now. This thing, again, I love stocks that I don't like. You get it? I hate overstock. It's a fucking worthless piece of shit. But you know what? For the last 3 weeks, there's a buyer on it. And I'm going to join that guy. And that's all I know. I don't know about overstock. What do they sell? They sell worthless. They're a wannabe eBay that had some deal with cryptocurrency that drove the stock nuts, right? But you know what? Whatever the case, at 15 bucks and 17 and a half, someone's coming back and is loving this overstock. And I'm going to join them while the getting is good. Think I give a shit about this stock after tomorrow? Hell no. But look at it now. Rocking. Got crushed, destroyed this morning. Goes back over the VWAP, breaks the opening range. And it's just a phenomenal trade. Plus, if you know how to trade options, like these guys are annihilating the world. Annihilating the world right now. So come on, man. It's free. March 1st, listen, come on in. You get March on me, because in April and May, it's 25 grand to be in the room going forward. And that's it. Because I'm taking this whole shit private. I got a mini hedge fund again. I'm not going to even be allowed to talk about my position. So get involved. You got a month. Get involved. If you're not in that room, you're not going to know what's going on. So good luck and farewell. I hope you guys stop in. You know how to find it. It's hitthebid.com. Click login. The password for the next month will be mywife82, all caps. Come in, make some money, and maybe you do stick around, and I'll give you the discounted rate before we go up to $25,000 a month. All right? $25,000 a month.